Hey guys, Professor Baldwin here. Let's talk about how to factor a perfect square trinomial. Now, this problem we're told that we have a perfect square trinomial to factor, but what if we don't know? Remember that perfect square trinomials are in this format of ax squared for the first term, and really it's ax all squared. So the a is even something that's been squared. And the last term is some b that's being squared. And then the middle term is always going to be 2 times ax times that b. So, remembering that format, you can look at any trinomial that you're given and determine if it's a perfect square trinomial or not. Our given trinomial, our first term is 9x squared, and 9 is 3 squared. So that's the same as 3 squared x squared for our first term, or 3x squared. And we can keep that second term, 30x. And then if we look at our last term, 25 is 5 squared. Now notice that our first term and our last term are both things that are squared. So next is to look at that middle term and see if that middle term is a combination of 2 times the first term, 3x, times that last term, 5. If it is, then you know you have a perfect square trinomial. And 2 times 3x times 5 is 30x, which is our middle term, so we know that we have a perfect square trinomial. And perfect square trinomials, once you know what your first term is that's being squared and what your last term is, those factor to ax plus b squared. That's when your terms are all addition. It's going to be a subtraction sign if you have a subtraction for your second term instead of addition. So our factored form then is going to be our ax, which is 3x, plus b, which is 5, all squared. And remember, you can check any factoring. So to check this, you would just take 3x plus 5 times 3x plus 5, and we'd FOIL it. So first we get 9x squared, outer is 15x, inner is another 15x, and last is 25. And combining like terms, we have 9x squared plus 30x plus 25, which checks. So this is our perfect square trinomial factored.